Good evening, folks. Just before 6 p.m. Eastern Time on this Sunday, February 16th. We are 2 hours away from the newly formatted NBA All Star Tournament, which will feature three Cavaliers: Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley. You saw Darius in the three-point shootout last night. Kenny Atkinson, Johnny Bryant will be involved in coaching as they were this weekend. But we're not here to talk about the NBA. We're here to talk about the WNBA. And how about the news that broke just a couple hours ago? I just saw it about 20 minutes ago. Phone was away. Seeing the new Captain America. Thought it was very good. I'm not here to talk about that either. Anyone that is a Marvel fan, if they were not planning on seeing it, should probably flip that stance and go watch it. But the Cleveland Rockers will be coming back in 2028 as part of the next wave of WNBA expansion teams. The funny part of this timing was I was just interviewing with Chastity Melvin this morning. She spent 5 seasons with the Rockers from 1999 to 2003. She was a big part of the franchise and of the organization. And now we're talking about, what happens, if the team comes back? Would you want to be a part of it? And the same day, here we are. Cleveland Rockers are back. There will be year-round basketball in Cleveland. So now not only can you do double dips during the regular men's sports seasons with the Guards, the Browns, the Cavs, the any 2, and heck, maybe even 3 games on a certain weekend. Now you can do a Guardians Rockers doubleheader. Those stadiums just so close by to one another. This is really, really good news for Cleveland. That is a team that would get numbers, that was solid. You look at their overall existence. The Rockers had 7 seasons in their first go-around, 3 years under Linda Hill McDonald, 4 years under Dan Hughes. They had a winning record in 4 of 7 years, 1 500 season and 2 losing records with 4 trips to the playoffs, including a trip to the 2000 Eastern Conference Finals. There were 3 All-Stars in Rockers history. Now you could go through and you can look at all the players that they had. There were 40 Rockers players all time. The most well-known, of course, Chastity Melvin, Eva Nemkova, Isabella Fijalkowski, LaToya Thomas was sensational. Of course, Penny Taylor was an absolute baller. She's the wife of Diana Taurasi. She is a Rockers alum. Lakia Jones, one of the team's all-stars. Ann Waters, Michelle Edwards, Lynette Woodard. Helen Darling is a big one. Mary Andrade. It's a proud franchise that didn't have a lot of time. The WNBA saw a lot of franchises fold in their early years. It came in pretty large, and then it slowed down just a bit. And, of course, we've seen now the increase in popularity, in attention, in avenues of women's basketball, from Unrivaled, which has done a really nice job of making a name for itself in its first season with the one-on-one tournament that the league co-founder Nafisa Collier, runner-up in the W Finals, was able to take home, plays for the Minnesota Lynx. You saw Breanna Stewart, the other league co-founder, one of the undisputed GOATs of women's basketball, and still in the W now, get shut out by a big in Aaliyah Edwards. It was matchup based, some guards and some bigs doing battle, and it kind of shows the skill set. We'll see if other leagues do adopt it, but they're the first professional league to really go all in on this one-on-one contest. And of course, it sweetens the pot when the players are able to make that much more money as a result, which is absolutely a great thing to see. It's definitely what you want to see from it. And so as we veer into this new territory of year-round Cleveland basketball, it's a fantastic, fantastic development. Been talking about this for a few years. The hope that the Rockers will eventually come back. And you looked at cities that were being explored. And finally, and how sweet is this? The Cleveland Cavaliers have the best record in the NBA at 44-10. They've got 3 players in the All-Star game, and now it's announced that the WNBA is returning to the 2-1-6. On 2-1-6 day, no less. Cleveland, stand up. This is sensational news. Announcing it on 2-1-6 is even better, truthfully. We are network. This is Network 2-1-6. It's 2-1-6 day. There will be a special. And now you get the news that on this day, you're getting more basketball in the city. Is there a better day for this announcement for this city? No, there absolutely is not. There's going to be a whole lot of questions about players who should come, who they're going to get, how they do their expansion draft to fill the roster. But all this new talent, you have to wonder in a few years, timing-wise, they actually would miss Juju Watkins by 1 year. If she has to play 4 years at college, they missed Juju by 1 year. She would come out in 2027. Of course, expansion teams do have a chance to draft regularly as well. But we start out with the Golden State Valkyries. You're going to have the Toronto Temple. You're going to have a team in Portland, Oregon. So they're getting year-round basketball over there. It's going to be a blast in 2028. Because it's the team that won, that had great attendance. They were successful. But it's hard when you're preparing for LeBron James. That's we're talking about Chastain Open on the pod to keep everything together. It's going to be fun. And this pod is going to cover the Rockers as well. Yes, it's a long way away. I'll be tracking everything as it happens, all the updates. The beauty also is that the team name is going to be kept. It makes sense. Now, they're going to be the first team, at least so far, to be reinstated. The joke's going to start. This happened before the Seattle Supersonics came back. Well, that happened. They left in 08. The Rockets leave in 03, and then a quarter century later, there's women's basketball in Cleveland again. And to those that may have forgotten, the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse venue was the one to host the women's championship last year in college basketball and host the Final Four in the NCAA title game, and it was great. Maybe that was part of it, seeing high-stakes women's ball in the land again and how it's received and how the stadium handles it and how people show out. They would have showed out in any venue, to be fair. But maybe seeing that as part of it. This is big news. This is really, really big news that they will be coming back, and it's something that we've been waiting for a while. So we talk about the 3 All-Stars. Merlakia Jones three-peated 99 to 01. Chastity Melvin, talked to today again. She was an All-Star in 01. And Penny Taylor, who went on to win 3 WNBA titles. Played the rest of her career with Phoenix. Diana Taurasi, her wife. Finished top 10 MVP voting 3 times. She was all WNBA first team once, second team once. She had some injuries. She missed a few years, but had a very good career in Phoenix, originally born in Australia. She was picked by the team in 01, and she was the first pick in the dispersal draft to the Mercury in 04. But she went on to be an All-Star 2 more times, 3 W champs, twice all W. It's a proud franchise that's going to come back with a good existence behind it. It's just going to be an amazing thing to follow and see. That the Rockers will exist again. Network 216 is sponsored by Homage. If you haven't seen, I was rocking it just Thursday for the pod. The Rockers shirt has made many appearances. Up next, we're going to get Rocker player tees. Got to get the Rockers jerseys. Let's keep things going. Have not had a favorite WNBA team in my years following the league. I'm in the market where I go to Liberty games constantly. It's the closest stadium to me. Getting that Cleveland team, it's an instant switch. Cleveland basketball year-round. It's amazing. Soon as the Cavs season ends, the Rockers are right there. Pick up some loose pieces. So much credit to the ownership group, making this happen. It will be coming back, as it was reported today. They're getting the team over to Tennessee. They're probably going to come with another team. So the bid was $250 million. The chance and the announcement would officially come in next month. This is not official, but it's all but that the news breaks today. So Philadelphia, Houston, Nashville, Detroit, Miami are the other ones. They're going to play at the Rock again. You know, we saw the league got the trademark previously. It's amazing. $250 million proposal. So this is great. Great day to be a Cleveland basketball fan. The Rockers are coming back. Just had to get that out. Had to get on here, talk about that. That's it for now. The Rockers are coming back. Stay tuned for more updates. Have them all as they drop. 216. Let them know.